Hey guys, so I just want to give you a little garden update, see what's going on, see what's different, and I'll see you in the garden, so stay tuned. Alright, so I decided because it got really cold to remove all the basil that was over here. The only thing that's left is the rosemary, which seems to be doing very lovely, sitting in its little sunny spot. There is an onion right here, just because I have some onions in my house that keep trying to grow, so I figured give it a shot. My tomato plant here, as you can tell, has big, massive tomatoes. There's some hiding in there. Where are they? Hey there. There's some little ones hiding in there. You can see them. They're like right here. Those are the only two new ones I can find so far. But this big one right here, it's not quite ripe yet. It's getting kind of yellow, so hopefully soon. And the little one over there. These are different plants technically. There's 3 sitting right here. So this one I think is on its own individual plant. Some of the other ones are sharing plants. I'm not sure which one's on which. They are entangled and I don't want to unentangle them. I do need to support this one a little better though. But being it to be December and I still have a tomato plant is actually pretty cool. It did get pretty cold. So the leaves, as you can see, have damage on them between the winds and the temperature. This little tomato down here got pulled down by my cantaloupe that used to be over here, and I kind of let it just stay on the ground. It did have flowers, and I tried covering these, so they did get a little bit. They're there. There's the flowers right there. Right here. Right here. So I'm not sure if it's ever going to set fruit or not, but it's there still. I have my artichoke still. It hasn't really gotten much bigger. It did get one new leaf on there. One leaf broke off. My broccoli's still hanging on. I have this cauliflower here. It's supposed to be a snowball. And no cauliflower yet, but lots and lots of little leaves hiding up in there. My cabbage hasn't really produced a head yet. You can see it's starting to a little bit. I'm not sure if I need to like ball that over to help it kind of continue on, but I want to let it do its thing. And then I have my surviving cabbage over here between whatever ate the other one. We think it might be a vole or some kind of ground animal. This is my butter crunch that I have been harvesting from. It's really nice. Since it got cold, it has been a lot sweeter, so that's kind of awesome. And then I have some little baby butter crunches right here. Alright, my romaines in the back are doing a little better. I'm not sure if you can see this very well. I have this one right here that's starting to look more like a butter crunch than it was a black Simpson. It was supposed to be a black Simpson. This is a random, I think it's a Bloomsdale spinach, but it's doing pretty well too. Oh, sorry, bite my hair. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so right here and right here are my dark rodent lettuce. They're really hard to see because they basically match the color of the dirt right now. But right here are my red velvets. There's supposed to be more over here, but I think I kind of seeded too close together and they all competed. And with this spot getting like really soggy a lot, they don't seem to grow very well, so I'm gonna let them be and I'll move them around and see if that helps when they get big enough. The rest of the romaine lettuce here, they're doing pretty well. Starting to get big enough to almost cut. This is my Avon, or some people call them Avon. They're doing really well. I've gotten multiples of them. They're just sprouting like crazy. There's some in the back. They don't get as much sun or water, so they're a lot smaller. My Bloomsdale on the other side, same problem. Okay, here is my tomato plant that I started indoors during the summertime that was the only surviving one out of all of them from indoors. It has flowers. It hasn't produced a tomato so far. I don't think it's going to, but I'm just letting it hang out. The remainders of my behemoth beans here, my pinto beans, I'm letting them get to the point where the plant dies and they can just start to dry a little bit, so that way I know that they're ready. Unfortunately though, it looks like some of these have cold damage on them, so if that's something that matters to you, I would seriously consider not doing them so late in the year or letting them go. See, that's kind of the idea. I want to get these right here. These have nothing in them, but I'm just letting them be. With all the winds that I've had, there's lots of little seed pods just kind of everywhere, so I'm kind of interested to see if any are going to grow back just randomly. And my peppers here. So this is the Poblano. I do have one little one right here. I had another one, but the branch broke off in a windstorm. I've realized I had like a couple of them on there, which I was really sad about. But it looks like there might be some more just kind of popping up, hanging out. So I was like, alright, cool. We'll see what it does. Who knows? The Buddha one, or boot, yeah, the boot joloka. It's a ghost pepper. That one didn't fare so well. As you can see, it's a little beat up. It does look like it has some new leaves growing, so that's promising. But with it being cold and everything, it's kind of not doing so hot. And these are, we're going to just continue calling our bell peppers, because at this point they're not jalapenos, and I'm for sure convinced that they're a bell pepper. This plant right here, as you can see, move out of the way of leaves, please. Thank you. That one has a little tiny bell pepper there. We've got one here. We've got a bunch. There's another one right here next to the big one down here. There's a bunch on this one. I really was able to really get all the flowers for that one. This one was the original one that I had, and as you can see, some of the leaves didn't make it through some of the cold weather. So I'm just gonna get rid of those and hopefully it'll be better. The one on the back has at least one pepper on there, and possibly another one starting. Say hi to Lilith. Say hi, Lilith. Everyone likes you. This one back here looks a little sad, but we got one pepper back there at least. Again, this one has at least one pepper down here. And then this one also has at least one pepper. I might pick this one because it's been on here for so long. I picked her up earlier. She doesn't like that. Alright, so this is what my onions over here look like. This one over here was the first one, but I kept stealing the tops, so I don't think it fared too well. And then these two. This one has gotten broken from all the storms, so I'm not sure how well that one's going to do or not. I tried years ago doing onions, but it didn't work out too well. The ground was not maintenance really well. It was really hard. We didn't water it often enough. It was just kind of one of those we forgot about them type situations. And then with the weather, we did it so late in the year, the weather, it was super hot and super cold, and they bolted, and then that was the end of it. By the time I dug them back up, there were some that did form a little tiny onion. And so I tried to replant them into a different part of the yard, but they just died because it was just not great soil over there either. But yeah, so for here, onions are kind of a tricky thing for me. So are potatoes. I'm still working on that one. So maybe I can give the grow pots a try and see if that helps. I've seen lots of people have success with that. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on with the garden and everything and how things have progressed. With the cauliflower, I wanted to mention, because my winds are so bad, I had to stake it up a little bit, so that way it wouldn't get toppled over. And as you can see with the peppers, they were also kind of staked as well, especially the Poblano. It got really big. But yeah, see if you guys could like, comment, subscribe. It's just a little tour, show you guys what's going on. I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm sorry for the wind, guys. Hopefully you could hear everything.